Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey. yo, I'm coming out of retirement, man, like Brady. Look, I don't know how to do this anymore. I feel like it's the first day all over again, but I'm gonna get back to it. I'm gonna get back to it. So I'm gonna say a few things. It's not gonna be long. I'm gonna just pop on here and talk to y'all. I don't remember all the things I learned last time, like looking at the camera and what side I used to like to have it flipped, and there was the little things like that were important. But I'll get back to it quick. So yes, I've been going for a minute now. Back with the jump off. Oh, I thought I heard a child, but yeah, I had to step away. I had some things to do. Look, I had some healing in my Jada Pinkett Smith, the guru voice. I had some things to that I wasn't able to be here. It wasn't the thing to do at that moment. It was time to step away and get some things together in my life. And you see, I'm in a new location. Very happy. Everything is good and great. And it's not that I got off because things were bad, but it was just me. I had to just pull away and just get myself back to the place where. And the thing is, I thought about YouTube. Like, I thought about my page. It's probably not a day that went by. Maybe like in the beginning, but after a while, once some time had passed, there was not a day that went by that I did not think about my page, and I just kept having um not deadlines, but I'll be telling people if they ask me, I'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get it together, and then I'm gonna do a video this weekend. I'm gonna get back on there. I'm gonna record a video. And then I'm talking about months and months and months and months and months. I'll be saying that, and the time just wasn't right until now. So it is what it is. I'm not tripping. Y'all, I know y'all not shouldn't be tripping. I know, I got my little people as things, but it's like I'm coming back with a whole new purpose for my page, whole new outlook, whole new goals, because I didn't really say it necessarily. I don't remember when I recorded the first time, but the last time I was seeing it more as a business, as something that could possibly make me income in time, and I was doing strategic things, business type things. Even the name I selected, Pretty Dime the Wordsmith, it came to me, I selected it very carefully and strategically. It was like the wordsmith, yes. A loved one of mine told me I was a wordsmith before, and I knew, I wanted to share poetry, and that I'll be sharing my words, So that's where that came from. And then Pretty Dime, I just added that because I looked at it as like catchy, like that people saw it, whether men or women, they see that name and be like, well, what she look like? She got the nerve to be calling herself Pretty Dime. Let me see what she look like, or whatever the case may be. And I thought that might bring people to my page. I thought of it as a catchy name, you know, and but it never was about me, say vanity or anything like that. Cause I'm not even, just to tell you the truth, I don't know. That's just not me. I know I'm pretty, you know what I mean? But that's not how I would describe myself if I had to describe myself in one word. You see what I'm saying? It was strategic. So I'm still going to leave it because that is my YouTube name. That's what came to me. And then unless I ever get a vibe to change it, that's what it's going to be. And so, anyway, that's one thing. What else I want to talk about? Let me get some tea. All right. So, another thing that will be different is I'm so fiercely protective of my energy at this time. And I'm still coming into my superpowers. I'm still self-mastering, which is most likely a lifetime thing. You continue to self-master, but I'm I have a ways to go before I'm to the point where I don't have to I don't know if I'll even ever get there to where I don't have to fiercely protect my energy, you know? And so that's another reason why I was away from YouTube, because I'm a loner, you know? I am a loner. That's who I am. And, you know, whether my family or people, if that ever causes them to feel worried about me, you know, like, why you don't call, you don't talk to me, or it makes some people feel some type of way, like I don't love them, you know, or, you know, my friends, you know, all type of people, you know, take it different ways, but there's nothing I can do about that. I've come to know myself enough to know that that's who I am. And especially in the day and age we are in. We are in some serious times, and to me, while I'm in the process of self-mastery, I choose not to deal with a lot of outside factors. You know, it's enough to even deal with myself and understand myself, and, you know, deal with my own energy and stuff trying to come at me, you know, inside myself, or stuff that's just come across my eyes, or, you know, people I have to interact with, you know, work and the public and things like that. So, yes, I'm a loner. And, but I am also very social. Look, I'm a social person. Everybody always has known me to be a people person. I used to have and I still do have many friends. I have a lot of friends. I'm not in contact with a lot of them, but I love them dearly. But when I was young, I used to be in contact with my friends. They used to call me. You know, I used to be in a lot of contact with my friends and loved ones. And I was very talkative, you know, and anyone who needed to talk would talk to me, you know, and I will always be a listening ear. I will always give my opinion, you know, if someone was coming to me for that, you know. And as I've grown in life and with what I'm trying to do, or what I'm doing in my life and with myself, I don't have that to give, you know, because I'm so conscious of energy now. And there's a difference when, you know, I believe that your perception, when they said perception is reality, when I was in the military, that was a big saying. It's deeper than people even thought. I just used to see it as, yeah, how somebody sees something, like in terms of how they see me, that's their reality. But I never thought of it as you, how you see things is what's real to you. So back in the day, I had no clue what energy was all about. I had no clue, you know, about certain things. So it probably didn't affect me as it would now, because now I'm so conscious of those things. So now, since that's my reality, now that's real. You understand? Hopefully you do. So I'm going to move accordingly, you know. So that's why I find myself being much more of a loner in these times. And when I get together with people, I do. When I speak with people, I do. When I can, I do, you know. So, but as far as this YouTube channel, and oh, my breathing in got a little I twisted my back a little earlier today. You know, I'm not a young buck, and I always had issues with my back. So and I haven't been working out and things like that. So I twisted my back a little. So when I breathe in, ooh, feel a little something over there. So about the channel. This time around, I'm going to do things a little differently because I've grown, I've changed in my own ways, and whatever the case may be. But one thing, on a lot of videos, I'll probably be turning the comments off, and that is me controlling my interaction. You know what I mean? I'm here to speak. Now, that's not saying, oh, I'm so important, I want to talk, and I don't want to hear nobody talk back. This here, the purpose of this channel for me is for me to express myself, right? So you may vibe with it, you may not. You may agree, you may not, you may disagree. But the honest truth is, I don't care how you feel about it. And I know that may not sound good, but I don't care how anyone else feels about my opinion. And I'm not here for a discussion. I'm not here for any of that. I'm here to express what I have on my mind, or speak on the subject, or share my art, or whatever the case may be. And also, I appreciate all the people who encourage me along the way and say nice things to me and all of that stuff. And it's beautiful. But I don't crave that. You know what I mean? I don't need that. I don't need that validation, anything like that. So the comments most likely will be turned off. And that's another way that I'm going to protect my energy. There's a lot of cuckoo birds out here these days, boy. And it's not in judgment that I sit in judgment. It's just reality. People are crazy, boy. And people are they're not in tune. And they may not be crazy. I may be the crazy one at the end of the day. But from my perception, they're crazy. Okay? So I'm going to act accordingly. So I'm not going to keep my energy open for anything to come rub me the wrong way, affect my day, affect my moment. And I didn't have a lot of that in the past. I barely had a negative comment, but I'm not going to start now, even leaving that door open, you know? So I'll probably have my comments turned off most of the time. Not right now, but maybe on my first video. And I've established an email account. And the name of it is prettydime3@outlook.com. So what I'm going to do with that, I'm going to be putting it in the description box. So if you really have a comment, you want to reach out to me, whatever the case may be, you're welcome to write me an email, and that just makes it less convenient for somebody with the bad energy to pop out. You know what I mean? And I could get familiar with people who email me, and I'll know who it is, and things like that. Or I could go in there when I get ready, not get a notification, whatever the case may be. So that's the way I'm moving on that going forward. And I never did the last episode of Queen of the South. That was corny of me. I know, y'all. Because if somebody did it to me on shows that I watch and things like that, I would have felt some type of way. Not long term, but it's a little like, oh dag, you just dropped the ball like that after all that. And yeah, the last episode, it was disappointing for me. It was very disappointing. It was like, it did me like Game of Thrones last season, you know what I mean? And it was that kind of letdown. But still, I will finish that because I'm not going to leave something just hanging like that. That's not what I want to do. So I'll do that too. And I just want to say, I'm not special. I'm everybody has the same power. Everybody's not the same. I got my own personality. I got my own personal gifts. You know what I mean? But as far as I don't think I know everything, or I know what I'm talking about, and I'm saying this or I'm saying that, and it's 100% fact. It's what I believe based on my experience, and look, there's that, and the third, that's what that is all about. So I just want to make that clear that I'm here to share what I am drawn to say, and what may help someone, or I'll just be coming here for entertainment purposes. Like I may come to laugh and bust it up, or I may come speak of it on a subject, or whatever the case may be. So when you see me speak on a subject or a belief that I have, or or I say this is this, or that is that, that's my belief on something as where I am today. It could change, if I experience something that changes my view on any given thing at any moment. I'm the type of person that I'm not closed minded, and so I can adjust and change. So I'm just talking. I'm just saying what is on my mind. All right, and I think that one thing I do want to say before I go is, in this day and age, I really know, okay, I'm going to say that. I know and I believe that, yeah, I believe, because I can't, when I'm speaking on other people, I can't say I know at all about anything. All I can come to know is myself, me, and I'm still doing that. So how I'm going to know something about somebody else? All right. So what I believe is, everybody out here searching for a leader and a guru and something to lead you and something to tell you what's right from wrong. Something to tell somebody to tell you how to do something. So you got all these people, YouTube, whatever, taking that position as a leader, and they come on here because I stay in the YouTube streets now. That's one thing I do. I that's how I get a feel for how people are thinking in this world, and I go and look, even if I know I don't agree with a certain channel or a certain page or somebody's outlook, sometimes I'll go and look in the live feed, and just see how people are talking and how they're thinking. And I'll be like, wow, that's deep. But it keep me in touch with, since I'm a loner, it keep me in touch still with the world, So I'm not looking to be nobody guru, nobody's saying, oh, I can heal people, I could do this, I could do that, or want people to come, telling me, I'm not here for that. You know what I mean? I feel like whatever I say, that's what's on my mind. That's what I believe. That's what I've come to see. You may be able to grab some things that, because whatever resonate with your soul, whatever you feel, whatever hits you a certain way, that's what you take. And whatever else, that's what you leave. Because that's what I do with everybody. I don't agree 100% with one person on the whole earth. Not yet, not one. Okay? So I think it's a dire mistake that people do. They come and they get somebody who they agree with, and then they start to thinking, this person's so smart. They so intelligent, and they don't believe in themselves. So they like, they way smarter than me, or they way stronger than me, or this or that or that. And then they'll start taking that person's word for gospel and following that person. And whatever, I see people on YouTube coming out their neck with stuff that is not the case, not true, or straight up, there's no way that you could know that. You know what I mean? That's your opinion, and that's your theory. That's your hypothesis. You know what I mean? But they'll come out, and the people will be like, is that true? And they'll be like, yeah, that's what it is, 100%. They might not say 100%, but the people in their comments and stuff like that really be taking it like, listen, that's a dire mistake. You have everything inside of you to find out the truth of what is. We are in an information age. We are in a day of revelations. Everything will be made clear to you what resonates with your soul. You can get guidance. You can get input from all different, different places that you choose, and if it doesn't rub right with you, that's it. Gone. So you could get something from this source, that source, this source, that source, take the jewels and keep it moving. But I don't know. That's my opinion on that. So just let it be known, I'm not here for that. I'm not here to act like I know this or that, or I want you to agree with me, or whatever the case may be. Only person need to agree with me is me. Okay? Period. And that's it. And if everybody would just get more into yourself, start trusting yourself, start self mastering, start understanding that's the most important thing of all over anything in the entire world. So stop trying to know all this about outside things and people and places and what's going on in the world. You trying to know. You trying to know. You can observe, you can have your theories, but you don't know nothing outside of yourself, sweetheart. Let me let you know that. All right. So, all right, I'm gonna go. I am gonna go. I'm gonna listen to this. It's so strange. What if it didn't have no volume? Whatever the case may be, I'm gonna be so sorry. But see, I put that out in the universe, and I know better than that. I shouldn't have did that. So, all right, y'all. I'll be back shortly. It's not gonna be too long, and that's it. I love y'all still, and peace. Sending peace, love, greetings to everybody, and all right. I'll talk to y'all soon.